Good morning. Good morning. We are here in this morning traffic, so I figured I would go live with you guys. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. I titled this one "Working with the Tools: How to Grow Hair," and there's a lot of people on YouTube that watch YouTube, but they also are growing content creators and they want to grow their channel. I'm in the process of growing hair, and so because I'm in the process of growing, the algorithm picks up like so many videos of how to grow on YouTube, how to get subscribers, how to do all those things. And for my 1,000 subscribers, I cannot say it took probably like 2 months. Some people are hitting like 1,000 subscribers in a week. I see those titles that say hit us 1,000 subscribers in a week, and using this tool or using this hack. And some of the videos that you get are information that seems simple, but you might not have known. And so there's some tools that you can use that I don't know if it's going to grow your channel fast, but I believe it helps, and everything helps here. One of the strategies to growing is to have a strategy. And so I had to get a strategy down, because sometimes you'll put up a video, and if your strategy, if you don't have a strategy, you don't know what to do. And so a lot of us get on here and we're like, oh, I'm just going to put up content. I did that for the first year. So my channel, I didn't start growing until I started to put attention behind the channel. So I was posting, trying to figure out what we were going to do. So maybe about a year and a half ago, we opened up the channel and we put a couple of things. We were thinking about doing skits, thinking about doing our travels, like our local travels and all that other stuff, kind of like similar to what we do now. But we didn't really know how to grow. And so some of the subscribers that we had on this channel came from friends, and from our other platforms. So for maybe a year, we were under 100 subscribers. So number one, I don't know if I'm the only one, but when we hit that first subscriber, I was really happy. I was like, oh, we got 1 subscriber, we got 10 subscribers. Oh, we growing. And we were up under 100 for a long time. And it was because I didn't have a growth strategy, right? So I didn't have a growth strategy. I didn't know the growth strategy. So I started to kind of look at what people were talking about in their videos, and realizing that your titles were really important for growth. And some people said, oh, your tags, hi Hassan, how you doing? Hassan, how are you? Yellow. So people were talking about your tags needing to line up with your videos. Okay, so that's a strategy. And then today, by the way, we have hit 1K subscribers. Hi Ashley. So the strategy for growth for us, it was a strategy of using content that we were already doing. So my strategy necessarily is not the strategy that a lot of people have talked about. Good morning. Thank you from Tennessee. Welcome. Hi. Make sure, guys, as you come on in, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We have yes, we need you guys to interact with this channel. That's another way of growth. Welcoming people onto, this is like me welcoming you onto the ride, with this morning ride. So it's morning here in the US. So I'm welcoming you in because you're part of the family, but that's very natural from us. Oh, you're from Japan. Welcome. So Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you guys. So for me, I had to be naturally myself. The person that I naturally am is to welcome everybody into the family. So, but then sometimes you have a hard time asking for something. So it's like, oh, I used to get on and say, and I never used to ask, right? But hi guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to this channel. We are a channel of travelers, and even when we are not traveling, we are giving good tips and we are taking advantage of everyday life. So every day is an adventure, and that's what we do here. Okay, so so this is normally my morning drive. My morning drive here, going into, that's the GPS, guys. Use the right lane to stay to the right to Maryland 193 West Greenbelt Road. Okay, just gotta make sure I'm going the right place, y'all. Y'all bear with me, just making sure we're going the right place. Okay. Am I going the right way? Let's see. Guess I could have gone this way. Use the right lane to turn right. Yeah, I should have been, I guess, on this other lane. All right, guys, y'all bear with me here. In half a mile. Oh, you've been up since 4 a.m.? Turn right on Lake Crest Drive. Okay, so our strategy was really like taking our content and telling the story of our travels, and it's still evolving. Also, one thing I've always been very big at, whether online or in person, is the ability to connect with people. And for us, I started to, be really inspired by some content creators. And, I started to use those same strategies of networking in my everyday life, that I believe that people are really powerful, and connecting with people is really powerful. So I do that in my everyday life. And so I believe that, connecting with other content creators all around the world is such a powerful thing. Number one, in general, you guys are, doing a very similar thing. So you have an understanding. And then on top of that, you get to learn. And so, so in my growth, part of the growth strategy of using the content that we have, being authentic to who we are, we can't, you can't be somebody else. You got to be yourself, right? And so, and then connecting with people, which is something that I enjoy doing. And so those were the strategies. So now this morning I was, hi from Texas. I got on, and there was, turn right on Lake Crest Drive. There, turn left on Legion Drive. Okay, turn right and then turn left. Turn left on Legion Drive. Left. That's what it says, Bell. You arrive at 7,809 Bell. Is this at the right place?
It said left, babe. You look like you turned right.
I turned left just now.
What's the address?
Bell Point Drive. Okay.
It's Bell Point Drive right there.
Good morning, everybody. We are, okay, yeah, this is the right place. All right. Let's see. 7809.
7809?
Yeah.
Should be around the corner.
Okay. Guys, come on in. Make sure as you are coming on in, you hit that like button. Terrence is going to an appointment. Your destination. 7809. 78. Oh, right here. 7807. So that means 7809 is right here. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. right, we are here.
Hey, man.
Hello. Do a weekly. Batty. Do a weekly. Tell me. Do a weekly like drive. A weekly live. What you talking about? Do a weekly. Yeah. So I'm not certain if you guys know this, and you guys probably already know this, but I was watching a video and there is a opportunity that you get to create a subscribe now button on your all right, honey, I love you. All right, I will. So you're gonna
Right here.
10:30.
I don't know.
Okay.
Just let me ask him when I get in there.
Okay. All right.
I'll ask him.
Okay. A subscribe now button and how you get there. So I watched the video, and the video was talking about people trying to get to their 1,000 subscribers fast. And so let me see, I gotta put this. So in your customization part, so if you go into your back office at YouTube or your settings, go to customization, there's a section where you could put links, and you can go to Google Chrome, and there is a link generator where you can copy and paste your page, create a link for YouTube, and then you can create a button, and it could be a subscribe now button. And so that is a way that you can have that in your. Are you Queen Latifah? How you know about Queen Latifah? Hi, Eric. What you know about Queen Latifah? I used to hear that a lot, though. What you know about Queen Latifah? How old are you? You must be in my age group to know about Queen Latifah. But I used to hear that a lot, especially when I'm talking about. Okay, but you said Queen Latifah from Temu. She must be doing a commercial on Temu, because Queen Latifah was a hip hopper in my day. She's a hip hop person. Ladies first, exactly. Oh, ladies first. Ladies first. See, they don't realize that's a compliment to me, because they don't realize that's actually a compliment. Queen Latifah, what? Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. Doom 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 doom. Oh my goodness.
Let's take I-95
Okay.
south.
Oh man, we are running a little behind. How long is it gonna take me? 30 minutes to get back? Wow. Guys, we are on this morning drive. I'm full of traffic, but then I'm doing double duty. I had to drop Terrence off at an appointment, and then on top of that, still get Miss London to school on time, y'all. So we're gonna try to get here as fast as can be. She has to be completely ready by the time I get back, y'all. Yeah, so some of these videos that people put up, a lot of them are very informative, because now I'm gonna go back and make sure that I have my links to like my Instagram, Facebook, those kind of things, and a subscribe now. So when people watch a video, if they go into your comments, they could just hit that subscribe button. So guys, make sure as you come on in, you too hit that subscribe button. You hit that subscribe button. You also react to this live. And so, expect here all the strategy of being informed in these lives. Sometimes our lives will be just straight fun. Other times you'll just be going along with me. It's real lifestyle. And then also the tips for growth. And so, and that doesn't mean just on Facebook, because I realize that Facebook, YouTube, I realize that a lot of people just need strategies for growth in their life. Hello, Live, Love, Laugh TV. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? I'm here on this. I've had a detour this morning, so usually my mornings are busy with taking the kids. So I still have to take my daughter to school, but I had to drop my husband off to do at his appointment, and then go back and get my kids. So I'm on the road, and so I figured I would come on and talk about some of the things that helped us get to 1K. And some people have grown so fast. They take these strategies that YouTube, some of these YouTube videos are the direction that these YouTube videos are taking us in, and some people are giving great information. But I also realize that everybody's channel is different. Okay, you're not gonna let me through, huh? You just not gonna let me through. These people. We all trying to get somewhere. My goodness. But yeah, so I said I would get on and talk about that, if for those people who don't already know about the links section. Is this out there? Yep. The links section in the customization part of the back office of YouTube. You can actually create a button with your page and encourage people to subscribe now there. So I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it, but I figured I'd talk about it. I just watched the video, and this YouTuber talked about how it has helped a lot of her people get a lot of subscribers. And these are things that this link section is something that YouTube gives us as a tool that we don't even maximize. Like and so I didn't maximize it, and we're still growing. So I'm going to share what I know, and if you already have a subscribe now button already, or a link already on your page, you're already ahead of the game. And so this is what I didn't know before I hit the 1K. But of course, we are going to the next goal. We have the 1K goal. We've done that. Now we are going to the 10K, the 20K, 50K, 100K. We are going for that plaque. And so I believe that using strategies and tools, and really your talent, your conversation, your ability to connect with people. I believe that was my biggest strategy. The fact that I connect with folks, and I enjoy connecting with people. I enjoy talking with people. I enjoy traveling, and I enjoy sharing part of my life. And so that was my strategy so far. But you definitely want to get a strategy that you can live with here. Some people, I will cook, right? But I can't say that I'm going to be a cooking channel, because I don't want to cook every day. Now, some people are great at that. They love to cook. I didn't know that. I'm going to utilize that. Thanks. Yeah. I said, wait a minute. That's great, because in their video, they were saying that sometimes you don't have to tell people to subscribe. They see the button, and it'll say subscribe now, and put your subscribe now in big letters. I should just tell you about the video. I saw it while I was driving, and it made me want to have the conversation. There's probably so many tools, and I know that there are so many tools that people can use to help them grow. If you're already growing, then that's great. And let me make sure I'm following your channel. Can I do this here? I think I have to do this. Oh, Nap, how you doing? Patrick Joseph, how are you? Um, I want to make sure that I'm following your channel too. But I thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm still on. We still for the ride. But yeah, so I know that there are tools out there that make it easier and really okay, my whole thing in life is that I like to maximize my time. You know, like time is precious, right? And so you want to get the biggest bang for your buck. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to do this, I want to maximize. I don't necessarily, everything doesn't have to go so fast, although you want it to go fast. But at least I want to maximize. I want to do what I can do to get the best out of the moment. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do the best that I can do. And so partially, not partially. One part is being yourself, right? Getting the information that you need and then seeing how you can do it consistently. You know, that was another tool that I learned, as especially connecting with other content creators. And it's not necessarily something that they said, it's something that I watched them do. And it was being consistent. Like, oh, you're consistently on, you know, like you're consistently coming live, you're consistently giving videos. Not everybody goes live. I will tell you, live is not necessarily the easiest thing for people. Like, to be able to just be talking, talk off the top of your head about any topic, or have conversation, talk about what you're talking about, and then engage with people. That's not necessarily always the easiest strategy, because people are not, you know, that's everybody's different, and not everybody's into that. But if you are, that's great. Some people are amazing at shorts. You know what I mean? Like, they're great with the dancing. They're great with those things that hook people on right away. You know what I mean? And so they are amazing at that. And I've seen channels that have no long form video, all shorts, but they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And that works for them. And then there are people that have great long form content that you could sit there and you could watch them. I mean, you could watch them just drive. You could watch them talk. You can just watch them cook. You can just watch. Some people have the greatest long form content. And there are people that have content that is not as grabbing, but it's something that you're doing while you're passing the time, and you kind of like the channel. You feel like it's kind of background music, noise, or scenery, and it's helpful, right? And so everybody has their thing that works, and it's like finding out that thing, you know, that works. And for me, I like to eat, but do I like to cook all the time? Although I can cook very well. I definitely can cook very well, but it's not something that I like. You'll see it sometimes, maybe through conversation. I'm cooking that I have to cook because I got to feed these people, right? So I'll go live cooking, but some people have cooking channels. I cannot open up a cooking channel because y'all are gonna see through the camera that this girl don't want to be here. She don't want to be in this kitchen all the time. She wants to be out. She wants to be relaxing. so I am not going to be cooking all the time. Now, it'll be just how very on brand for my personality. You're going to see me cooking sometime. I can't offer you that I'm going to do it all the time. But one thing that I am always doing is in the car, taking my kids or something or somewhere. So a lot of my lives are in the car. Why? Because I need y'all to keep me company. You think I'm only doing this for y'all. I'm doing this because I want y'all company. I feel like talking to y'all through this live is like talking to my friends. I'm getting out my thoughts. You guys are commenting. I'm reading it back. Y'all are telling me something. You know, it's an exchange, right? We get to do life, and that's what I like to do. I like to do life for people. I like to do life. Okay, and so that's what you're gonna get from me, because that's authentically me. But some people do not do that. They want to just do what they're good at, which is like, some people are really great educators, so they're gonna get on and they're gonna break it down for you in their long form content, and break it down where they can teach you how to do something. I watch people like that all the time, because I'm always trying to figure out. Let me tell you one thing. If I am on like using a new app or something, or I need to, for example, I'm using a laptop that I've had since I believe 2018. Okay, so and it's a good laptop. It's a powerful one, and we used to do productions out of it. So it's a strong one, but it's older. It's older. So I'm always like, when I'm having to edit videos, I'm always having to clear out my storage, right? And so I had to go on YouTube and say, how do you clear out your storage on this kind of laptop? Blase, blase, blase. So you get on and you try to figure out how. Can you hear me now? I was. Let me know if you can hear me. I was talking about traffic, and look at this traffic here. There's a lot of traffic going on here, right? A whole lot of traffic. This is the mornings here. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Look at this traffic. Can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. I'm just trying to see if y'all can hear me. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up as you're coming on to let me know if you can hear me. Live, Love, Laugh TV. Can you hear me still? Or am I still muted through here? But I'll keep on going. Maybe you clicked off. But okay, you can hear me. All right, good. All right. So normally I'm not on the highways. I am on the highway for a little bit, but I'm not on the highways a lot. Like, I had to go a little further this morning, because my morning this morning was taking me an hour out, like 30 minutes going and 30 minutes going back, and I still have to take my other daughter to school. So we're going to do the mad dash, and so I figured I'd get on and talk with you guys. It'll make the ride a little bit easier. I can get out my thoughts, and you guys are like you guys are my friends hanging out with me. This way I'm not doing this by myself, right? And so and then today I do have to cook dinner, right? So I'm cooking, and it's gonna be good because I like good tasting food. But definitely I cannot say that I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to get in that kitchen. Some people are so passionate about what they do. Like they love to cook. So those cooking channels are like amazing. They're amazing. They're like, you know that this is what they need to be doing, right? You're interested, you're invested, you want to see what they're cooking, and it does inspire you to go in and try it. For me, I like to eat, so I will go and try things. I think the what I do enjoy about like having a cooking experience would be eating something out, like at a restaurant. Like for instance, there's a restaurant in the US here called PF Chang's, and I used to love to get their sea bass, but that thing was expensive. So I had never had sea bass in anybody's home. My mother never made sea bass or anything like that. I've only seen it at the restaurants. And so I said, let me go and see if I can recreate this PF Chang's recipe. And at the time, I definitely was on my health kick. So I'm like, I don't want it to be, I want it to be a healthier version. So I will go out and I would try to recreate the recipe in my own way, whether I can find it or not. I enjoy that because then those kind of foods become my staples that people enjoy, and whatever. That's good. I mean, so I like good food. So just know that if you ever come to my home and we are having a cookout, we're having dinner, the food is going to be great. And if I do anything, like I said, I like to maximize it. So I want it to be a great experience. But you're not going to find me cooking in the kitchen every day. Like that's just not me. Like I'm really happy when the kids are like, they have created something themselves. Now Riley, she enjoys cooking because she likes to create new recipes and all that, so she enjoys that. So you might get a little cooking from her all the time, right? I could see her doing a cooking channel because she likes the experience of like new things. Like she's tired of the same old, like I haven't made curry chicken in a long time because they were tired of it. I haven't made spaghetti in a while. They were tired of it. I did make fettuccine the other day, but I had to create it in a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I want to be inspired too. All right. So, but anyway, just being authentically you can be interesting when you are like being you, but then you have to be you and then still be on camera. That right there, I will tell you, is not the easiest for everybody. But if you can record a short and do it for a shorter period of time, it might be easier for some creators. You know what I mean? Like I love to dance, and so you're gonna see a lot more. Hey Frank, how you doing? Good afternoon. It's morning here. Where are you viewing in from? Welcome to the family. Just know that we're here. We're a family who creates adventures in our everyday life. You will find some travel stuff here. You're going to find us exploring our area locally, and going to other states, some car drives. But we also like to just do life with people. So and give life hacks and tips and tricks. So that's what we're doing. Oh, you're in Nigeria. Very nice. We are coming to Nigeria. In one of our travels, we will be there. So welcome. Continue to join us. So hit that, subscribe to us. You are going to get consistency over here. So that's another thing I'm talking about people's growth. So if you did not see earlier, I was talking about this button, and I don't know if you're a content creator, but there is this button, this link we have in the back of our YouTube office. There's these links that you can actually put, like links like your YouTube links. I mean, yeah, you could, your YouTube links, your Facebook links, your Instagram links, your website links, all those things. But the subscribe now link it is something that a lot of people do not have. And I was watching another content creator, hi Jacob, and they were saying that helped a lot of people get to their 1,000 subscribers. And for me, we've had this page for probably a year and a half, almost 2 years or whatever, probably about 2 years or whatever, but we didn't start growing until the last 2 months. So we hit our 1K in probably like 2 months. You're new here? Oh, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification button, and of course that like button. Welcome. We're here. You just on this morning drive with me as we give, and I'm giving a tip that I did not use, and I'm going to use it. But I just learned it. And so sometimes, like when I first learned something, even before I try it out myself, I like to tell people, I'm like, hey, did you hear that this and this? Did you know you could do this? Or did you know that you can get a sale here? Did you know that this was happening? So you're going to get that from me. And sometimes we're going to be learning things together. But I definitely don't gatekeep information. I like to tell it. Even if I try it out first or I don't, I'm gonna let you know. And if you try it first and it works for you, you gotta come back and let me know that it works. Which is amazing. How can I connect? Hold on Instagram so that we keep in touch. Well, my Instagram is jack.sams, I think. I am, just so you know, I am a married woman. So, you know, my husband is also on this channel. My kids are on this channel. But I don't mind, you know, doing life and connecting. As you know, we all connecting. But I appreciate that. Listen, I don't mind us all connecting and having friends. But yes, so definitely and so this is what I'm talking about, Frank, having these links on my page where people can go to the link and see my Instagram. In the description, you can add links to your page. And so that is something that I will be doing. Is adding links where people can go, hitting that subscribe now button, hitting that subscribe button, also putting the link to like an Instagram and all those other things so people can see you on other platforms. And so these are things, and these are tools that is already in the in your back office or in your customization portion of YouTube that we get to get acquainted with as a content creator. Just like I've been on YouTube for years. That's a section that I didn't even pay attention to, you know. But that's where you find out in the earn section how many watch hours you have, how many subscribers you have, and so like I have friends that want to grow on YouTube and they didn't even know that you needed 1,000 subscribers, and they didn't even know anything about watch hours. So sometimes you're learning things because you will have a goal to get somewhere, but what is something common to you might be not common to somebody else, and they could really help them go to the next level. And so I'm all about that. Now that's authentically what I enjoy doing. I love to give a little info here and there on how people could do life better, maximize their time, have a better day, have a better week, have a better month, have a better year. And so if I know something, I'm gonna take it and not assume that you know it. I'm gonna repeat it, and if you know it, then that's great. You know, you just now heard it again, and that's confirmation. But if you didn't know it, then that's even better, because now I've added some value to your experience, to your life. What do you think about my profile picture? From what I'm seeing, it looks great. For me, I could see it, but it's, you know, small, because if I was on a bigger, you know, all the icons right now, because I'm just seeing the comments are small, but from what I see, and it looks pretty good. Jacob, what are you up to? Oh my goodness. You so let me know where you guys are viewing in from. I would love to know the time of day. I also would love to know if you're content creators or you are just like people who just watch content. I'm both. I watch, I enjoy. I don't even watch TV anymore. I watch YouTube. Oh, you're from Greece. Oh, that is really incredible. That's a definite place that we are going to. I'm gonna be so guys. I'm gonna be traveling a lot more. So I decided to partner up with a company that is going to help give me discounts as I travel. So I just started that too. So I said, man, I'm here doing a travel channel and it's like people are doing brand deals and all these other things. And I'm new here. I'm new to this thing. So, you know, there's a company that I was like, all right, well, if I work with them, I'll be able to travel more. So that's coming in the near future. So I figure it goes hand in hand. It's something that I thought about doing before, but I don't know if that's something that I have to see if it works for me. If it works for me, I'll let people know more about that. So that stay tuned for that. But that's gonna help me. I believe that's gonna help me do more travels. Also have great content. Some of you guys that are new here might not know that I used to be a flight attendant, so I was always flying at one point. And so that was really helpful working in airline industry. I used to fly everywhere. Imagine if I was doing content at that point. Y'all would have been at work with me every day. Y'all would have been at work with me every day. Okay. So, but we're just doing life a little differently now. So as I get going, another thing that I did not know, and you guys, I probably do. I'm talking a couple of different things this morning, and then later on I probably can discuss more. But your category, the categories that your channel is about, it makes a difference on how YouTube actually pays you out, how you monetize. So some people, like if you're in the finance industry and you're really good at finance and you want to do YouTube or whatever, and you want to give people tips and all that other stuff, YouTube pays more money on certain things. Like entertainment is one level, fitness is another level, travel is another level. And so that is something that I did not know as well. Like, so there's certain people who are making an hour video, making 30-minute video, but their pay is going to be different because you would get a higher pay based on the content that you actually are having. You are free to talk to me. Oh Lord, friends. What y'all talk about in them comments? Oh my goodness. It's festive in the comments today. So I gotta run in here. Y'all run with me. If it chips out a little bit, it happens every time I go into my garage. So, but I'm still on my, oh gee. I'm still, okay. See if my daughter, she is ready. She has to be ready because we got to with me. Y'all. All right. London, it's time for us to go, darling. We gotta go. We gotta go. Let me wash my hands, guys. Hold on. 1 second. Out here. Yeah, so another tip. All right, let's see. I'm so glad that my child is eating healthy. So she used to love Lunchables, but now she likes these pre-made salads. So this is quick, and I tell you, this works well because when she was younger, she wanted hot food. Guys, make sure you react to this live. Like it, like it, like it. She wanted hot food. Oh, let me turn on some light. Yeah, so she wanted hot food. So I used to have to do a thermos. Then she went through a Lunchable phase. And so now she's into pre-made salads, which it comes with a fork and everything. It's just amazing. Okay, so she also likes plantain chips. So we were getting away from all the unhealthier snacks, and plantain chips is something she enjoys. Guys, you guys know what plantain chips are? We're a Caribbean family, so I'm gonna give her some plantain chips. She's gonna take, this is like a little protein bar, and she's doing water. Take her lunch bag out. Okay, so she didn't drink her water yesterday, so keep it in her bag. It's her lunch bag. All right, London, we gotta go. So this was the plantain chip bag that we had. Just use one of these. So, really healthy lunch. All right, London, I have your lunch bag. Okay. All right. Guys, make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Also hit that like button and let us know what you feel about the content. I hope that you guys are enjoying your days because it's different times of day in different parts of the world. London? All right, I will be in the car. My life, guys, okay? My life. All right. You guys have some tips about busy people? We're a busy family. Oh my goodness. Yep. But I quickly packed her lunch. It's gonna be there for her. She get into this car. All right. And I'm just waiting now. Greece is really beautiful and fine. If you had to describe it was a human, then it would be. You guys are funny. Okay. So those of you, so let's get back to some of the tips. So there are also, well, we'll talk about, I'm not going to talk about everything because I am definitely not an expert at YouTube growth, although we are growing here. I would say that I noticed that when we put intention behind hitting hitting our goals, we started to grow more because like I was saying early on in the live that we were at maybe 80 subscribers for a whole year, but I wasn't pushing. And in the last 2.5 months, I said, oh, I really want to grow here on YouTube. So I set my mind to grow. And I have been watching some creators for many, many years, and realizing that I've been a silent watcher, right? And not really understanding although I've been in the social media space, when you are doing your own content, you want people to like, you want people to subscribe, but you forget yourself to hit that like button, to comment, to do all those things. So now I'm being a little bit more intentional. Oh, you look so pretty. Can I let them know that you braided your own hair? No, I'll be quiet about that. Yeah, okay. London did a wonderful job at braiding hair. And as the kids get older, they start helping you out when they start becoming self-sufficient. So, hold on, y'all. 1 second, let me get out of this garage. But she braided her own hair so beautifully. Is it okay if I show you a little bit or no? I won't show you because I know you don't want to be on camera. So that's another thing about